So you guys like my salad, huh? Don't worry. I'm putting together a little meal plan for you guys, a simple one, because as I might have mentioned, I don't cook, but it's really easy to eat healthy. Somebody who's been preparing food for myself for the last few years, it's not rocket science, but there is a reason that every one of those ingredients is in that salad. So stay tuned. I'll get that to you soon. Um, I've been sort of scouring the pages too. I've been checking some of you guys out. Yeah, I know who you are. And you have to really be careful. I actually had a client this morning, and he said the mother is trying to lose 50 pounds. And you go into the supermarkets and you see these really healthy salad dressings. So she eats a lot of salads, which is good, a lot of greens. And she put this salad dressing on there. And the kid's only 15 years old. He's very into it. We talk all the time. He's always wanted to know how to get better as a hockey player, what he should eat, what he should be doing. So first thing he did, turned around the back of the dressing, and first ingredient on there, canola oil. And he said, "Mom, you shouldn't be eating this. Canola oil is bad." And he's learning. Canola, I told you, canola oil, soybean oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, they're worse than sugar. And you know what I feel about sugar. Talking about causing inflammation, destroying your gut. It embeds itself, these seed oils, the omega-6s, embeds itself into the structure of the cell, and it takes months or years to get rid of. So they're so inflammatory, and there's no way, I don't care how healthy you're eating, you're gonna lose weight with that stuff. So if you see any products with canola oil in it, get rid of it. It's the kiss of death. So just be careful with what you perceive as healthy, or what the food industry dupes you into believing is healthy, because anything on the front of the package is marketing. Remember, they're there to make money. They're not there to keep you healthy, and they're actually there to get you hooked on something that you keep buying it over and over again and more of it. So as I said yesterday, that there are institutes, there are scientists that work for these companies that do taste tests, and they image the brain to show that, yep, they're hooked, they're addicted, and you're going to come back for more. So everything that's professed to be healthy is probably not, especially, like I said, if it's in the middle of the supermarket, on a box, on the shelf, I'm almost 99% sure that it's not healthy for you. So be very aware. Other people are going to these healthy places, and like, you can get this super healthy vegetables and whatever you want to put it on it, these super healthy sandwiches. Well, it's a sandwich, so it's not healthy. Okay, most people, not all, but the majority of people cannot handle wheat, bread, rye for that matter, or oats, oatmeal. These things, for the majority of people, is destroying their health, their guts. They've been told it's healthy, but think of it this way. In the past 30 or 40 years, people have been trying to eat healthier. They've been going to gyms and working out, yet the obesity rate's skyrocketing, the heart disease is skyrocketing, cancer is skyrocketing. Everything is skyrocketing in the wrong direction, but we're doing healthier things. Food companies are there making healthier food. Okay, well, where's the proof? Obviously not. So you just have to be aware. What else we got here today? Gonna keep it short. Saturday, a little bit late. Smoothies. Okay, I know there's a couple people out there who love their smoothies, and for some people, they can get away with it. I've had, again, another client I had who's, healthy smoothie. I put in peaches and bananas and oat milk, and so far I haven't heard one thing in there that's healthy. None of those three things, those three ingredients, are gonna help you to be healthier or lose weight, okay? Bananas, sugar; peaches, sugar; oat milk. I've told you about oat. It's probably it's got gluten or gliadin or one of the other lectins in there destroying your gut. So don't if you think about all these things, you gotta really consider what you put in your mouth, and don't think that just because they're whole foods or that they're good for you, and they're not bad for everybody. We're all individuals. You got to figure it out a little bit. I like to eliminate things out of my diet and then see how I feel, and put them back in and see how I feel. So most people don't know what it is like to feel good. That's the problem. Is we've been with all the stuff we do to our bodies. We keep tampering down the our response to things, and like it's okay to feel like this. I feel foggy. I feel lethargic. It's that's just me. I just feel that way. But you're not supposed to feel that way. You're supposed to feel good. So, like I said, probably nobody's celiac here, but if they are, you don't want to eat gluten. But a lot of people are gluten intolerant and don't know it. They've caused a lot of problems. And it's not the poor gluten. Don't blame the gluten. It's what we do. The foods, the GMOs, the way we've changed the crops and the way we spray the crops. And so you gotta just be a little more cautious, use a little more common sense when you're putting things together and say, you know what, let me take this out, let me put this in, and see how things go. But keep things simple to begin, and then once you get used to it, you feel good, and you sort of understand what you're doing, you can throw a whole bunch of stuff in there, probably a lot more stuff than I do. And you need diversity. So another study that I just read yesterday was people don't have a diverse enough gut. The bacteria in your gut need to be like from a diverse strain of nutrients. People pop in these probiotics all the time. Like probiotics do nothing unless you have prebiotics. Probiotics feed on prebiotics. That's why I call them prebiotics. That's why you need them. So all these probiotic pills you're popping down, you're just wasting money. And like I said, if you have a gut that's overpopulated with bacteria, good or bad, and it's coming up from where it's supposed to be in the large intestine into your small intestine, into your stomach, you're causing even more damage than good. So you got to really be careful. Like, eat my yogurt for my probiotics or whatever it is, or just take the pills. You have to know yourself, and you have to experiment a little bit, because everybody's a little bit different. But the best way to do that without getting all the tests and spending thousands of dollars is just eliminating a whole bunch of stuff from your diet for a little while, and then see how you feel, and then start adding things back in slowly. Alrighty, and last but not least, this is my buddy Courtney. Thanks, buddy. Sent me this great video. I don't know who it is. He's trying to find out for me, and I'm going to do some more research on this guy. But he's talking about the virus and the COVID and viruses in general, actually, how they're formed and what difference is between the viruses and like the flu and all the different strains. And it's really, really interesting. But the gist of the story is you have to Saturday, Friday, here I am go again. You have to work on your immune system. You have to make your immune system stronger so you can fight off all these things. Viruses, flu bugs, they're around all year round. That's what the guy was saying, which makes sense. It's just, it changes depending on our environment, our temperature, time of year, being inside, having less sunlight, vitamin D, you mentioned. Like, this is basic stuff. There's a lot of theories out there, and there's a lot of different people's beliefs in what's going on. But the basics here is have a strong immune system. We're lacking sunlight in the winter up here in Canada. We're in indoor air more. There's less leaves on the trees, so there's less oxygen in the air at this time of year. That's why people get sick. And I think that makes sense. So that all these factors, plus the crappy food that we're eating, doesn't help. People are inside, and they're at this time of year they're having pizzas, and like, it's things that are destroying our gut and our immune system. So we have to, especially in the wintertime, do the things that are immune boosting, like I said, simple things like a couple of drops of vitamin D. We need it. That's the number one thing. Even all the medical professionals and the health professionals are saying that vitamin D is one of the lack of vitamin D is one of the biggest causes for death from COVID. So simple things like that. Anyway, I think that's about it for today. And start jumping. I'll tell you why tomorrow.